Okay, checking out this model here, and let's see, what do we see? I'm not sure why this directional light is so large. Okay, I don't know. Okay, it doesn't need to be positioned like this. It can be positioned anywhere. I'm just going to put it off to the side so we don't see it. Also, there's some animation on the body. Oh, it's because of the turntable. Okay, great. And remember, you can just come over here and go away. Double click and right click and just delete that. I'm just going to hit F and frame it. Okay, so I find this arm pose a bit of a pain in the ass to deal with when you're rigging. So that's going to be my first thing. I always like to have them a little bit straighter. The armpit needs to be modeled a bit more, and yeah, the pose might work if it's a little bit straighter. You need your elbow bent, but I don't know. I don't know if this is like some other instructor's way of rigging or something like that. It's creeping into my class. The hands, this here is not going to deform very well in the finger. Okay, just the way the geometry is spread. Usually the thumb hangs down a little bit. It looks like the thumbnail's twisted a bit too much, so that's going to be a pain in the butt. Okay, and maybe some more segments where the fingers are going to bend, right? Either side. If you use mesh tools and you grab the offset edge loop tool, and I pop in one, say here. Okay, we need something on either side of this, so it's going to bend properly, and I'm going to kind of guess this one's kind of around here. And that comes from if you model the one finger and then duplicate them, your life's a bit easier, so you don't have to keep doing that. Okay, so there's going to be a problem there with the thumb. Sometimes you can do, this one's going to be hard to work. I showed a way of making the hands in class and last term, and yeah, I have it so that this is easier to deal with. Okay, and there's probably a YouTube video out there on my channel that shows you how to set that up in a good way. And just the way the geometry is here, I'm just thinking about how it's going to deform. And okay, I'm just worried about it. Up in here, I just try to remove triangles when I can, right? Like, you can have the odd triangle. I'll put triangles in my ear. Someplace it doesn't deform. If I see a triangle here, I'm just going to remove it. And if you just get the multi-cut tool, and you go right through here, then over to here, bloop. Grab that one and delete them. There. What do I see up in here? Triangle right there, and this one, what I would do is get rid of that, and I'll go in here and get my multi-cut tool. I'm just going to throw symmetry on, and if I go and I hold down X, I can, or not X, I'm holding down Shift, so it'll go right in the middle. Boop. There, that one's gone. Oh, there's an N gone right there. N gone, but also there's a triangle right up in here. I go over here, blink, delete. Okay, got quads again. I might decide to have edge ring and split, another ridge right here, so that we can kind of get, I don't know if this is an intention or not, but to have, when you press 3, you're going to see that this will give you, whoop, the nostril. Just a slight there. Just need a bit more geometry there. And when I hit 1, let's see, there is, this face here is kind of, well, this vertex is just kind of a bit stressed, just because I see the face is not squarish. So, yeah, I'm just thinking of a fast way out of this. Yeah, I might have this line going across to the nasolabial furrow area. Okay, so I usually have a line that goes down and around. I might go a bit further with this. If I just kind of nudge this over, let's get rid of this thing, and let's see what happens when I do this. Actually, if I take this and I go from there to there, it's always easier to do this right from the get-go. Let's get rid of this edge, boop, And that takes, right there, that just took some of that stress out that I was complaining about a moment ago. Let's see if I can take this and I can maybe weasel it around there. What if I took that one and I collapsed it? So I got my furrow line again. Then I'm stuck with a triangle here. And then if I did something like took this and I deleted them, and then I took this and I spun it around there. Actually, just hold on a second, where is it? Well, that would have got rid of that earlier. If I take this and I delete it, then we got an n-gon here and n-gon there. I took that and I just collapsed it. Now we're back to quads. Okay. And let's see, anything else? I see another triangle down here. That's pretty well hidden. So that's easy, but again, it's easy to get rid of. Like if I just go in edge ring and collapse, bloop, quads. Okay. And so I got this thing here, and what if I'm going to take that out of here? I can just take this, and again, this is just going to help with the smile lines. Okay, and then I'm going to go and plant this somewhere here. Now, actually, I could have kept that triangle that was down here, so let's go and pop that back in. Boop. Okay, and this one here didn't want to go because I got symmetry on. I have to finish there, okay, to get that to work. And then I've put an n-gon here, so what if I do this? Okay, and then maybe something like that. Come on, you bastard. There. Take that, delete it. Zoop. There we go. And maybe I'll just grow my selection, and I'll just hit my relax button a couple of times. Oh yeah. We'll see how I feel about that. That's kind of stressed, but it's kind of hidden too. Was there another one up in here that I saw? Yeah, there's something like this thing right here. This is kind of hidden, but here's a little trick just to take some of the stress out of them because it's getting triangulated. There, that's all I have to do, and then suddenly, I swear I just hit this fucking button. Oop, this button. I keep having this problem where I come over here and I'm using the multi-cut tool and I click on the move tool button and it doesn't react immediately and it makes me frustrated. Okay, so there, it's just a little bit less stressed. And then as we're going across the ridge of the nose here, I'd almost like to see a bit more of this. So right in this area, there's not a lot of geometry for sneering. So what if I did this? To change the flow, I'm going to grab this vertice and that one, and I'm going to merge them together. Merge to center. Okay, there we go. And if I move that down, now we got this nice line that's kind of coming in here, and it's going across this one too. I'll just hit G and repeat the last tool command there. Just going to grab that edge, and shall we spin it? Again, I'm hitting Control Alt arrow key. There, something like that. And so I can put more ridges across here. Then this is doing gnarly things to this. Just hold on a second. Let's go and put this back. What if I took this edge out of here? Go all the way to here. There. And then I got an n-gon here. Triangle now. If I take this and just trying to decide which way to go, I can go like this, and I'm just kind of scared of creating a spiral or something like that. Actually, I'm going to do that because you need more edge rings around your eye so that you can have a proper blink. I'm just going to go right to there. So I've taken the triangle out of here and I've moved it across here, giving you more geometry underneath your eye. I'm going to take this, I'm going to go up here, and I'll create a triangle there now. And here, let's just clean as we go. And I'm just going to delete that one, and I got this here. And then I can grab my multi-cut tool, hold down Shift. There we go. Okay, wonderful. And also too, let's just go and pop in a line here. And I'm going to pop one in here. I really like using the Insert Edge Loop tool, and because it does that, if you hold down Shift, it gives you that little auto-correct thing. That's just a little bit faster. Now I can make more wrinkles in my eyes. Here, I'm just going to see what happens if I delete the history, and then all this stuff looks a little crunchy here, so then if I get this tool, and your character is quite small, I think. No, doesn't look like he's doing too bad. I was just thinking my brush is looking quite large. So I'm just going to hold down B, and I'm using the relax function on the sculpt geometry tool, and boop, 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 boop. And now it's all getting all smooth, even. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here in the corners of the mouth. Yes, we'll take a look at that. I can kind of even these out up here too, and I might just, it's probably easier just to model one side of the face and then go over and mirror it afterwards. Okay, so again, to make a proper blink, this just isn't enough geometry here for the eyelid to kind of come down over the eye properly. So let's go and use the Insert Edge Loop tool. Pop one here, there, maybe up here. Okay, and I can kind of sculpt in the tear duct area and things like that. Okay, let's get the multi-cut tool down here in the corner of the mouth. We got triangles, and these are just gonna not look pretty. So what do we got? If I take this one, dunk, dunk, there, and let's just go in, and I'm gonna take that one and delete it. Okay, there. And let's see, if I take this, I'm going to move this closer this way, and then I'm just going to delete that edge, and that one, and that one. Okay, so this is easier to work with now. There we go. There we go. And it might have been, you know, maybe because your character is maybe a bit smaller, I'll measure it. Sometimes when you're using this mirror function here, if you're using this, if it's on automatic, it will change, it will automatically calculate a threshold for you. I like it on custom and 0.001, very small amount. And so vertices that are close together, very close together, almost on top of each other, will be the only ones that merge. Automatic doesn't do that for you, and that may have been where that little accident happened right there. I probably have to go in and do a bit more of the mouse sock. Just going to delete the history. Anything else I want to say about this? Those are the only things that bother me. What about the knees? Knees and feet got a slight bend in them. I might make the feet so they're flat on the ground. I was going to do one more check on here. Boop, let's do this. Let's get the create measure tool, distance tool. I'll pop one right there, and I'll pop another one here. And so yeah, we're 41 centimeters tall, 42 centimeters tall if I'm rounding off. So I always say model real world size, you'll be much happier. It's either that or you do something like 1/10 the scale. But when you're doing simulations with clothing and things like that, it works better if you're real world size. Same things with rendering too. So yeah, there we have it. And I think, is there anything else I can think about? Hands, eyes, mouth, loop, ears. Ears are fine. Doesn't look like there's going to be any real crazy detail on them. Yeah, I think that's it. That's it. Okay, I'm going to stop this video now.